Oh,
and
shucks, we're live right now.
in on this. So ask him what he
All
wants.
right.
You ready?
This is Marshall County Watch, watching out for you. I'm your host, Vernon Briggs, and also my co-host, Lynn
Miss Lynn.
Summer.
Okay, and I am Lynn Sumler, his co-host. Welcome to the last Saturday in December, and we promise to have an excellent show for you.
Okay, this is what we got. We got a lot of stuff going on. We welcome all the candidates to come out. Uh, Red Glover, Bonita Fountain. We have also Terry Rogers, and what's the fourth guy? Taylor. Because he don't come around a lot. So there's another guy named Taylor. We welcome him out to come out, and this is our last day before that we're gonna be on the air before election day. And we had an incident out in Isom Chapel. But before what we first want to do, we want to let everybody know Marshall County Watch is an independent news network, and our news, views, and opinions are not those of WKRA 92.7 in Holly Springs. So what we say is what we say. It ain't had nothing to do with the radio station. And then also my co-host, Miss Lynn Summers, is going to let y'all hear the disclaimer.
Marshall County Watch is a small, privately owned podcast created, operated by Vernon Bridge with co-host yours truly, Lynn Sumler. We're dedicated to bring the latest happenings, updates, issues affecting Marshall County. We welcome your comments, your constructive criticism, and of course, your compliments if you think we've earned them. Thank you for tuning in to Marshall County Watch.
And what was that thing we had on Isom Chapel? What was that?
It was on Hudsonville Road.
Hudsonville.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, first I would like to say the supervisors out there are doing the best possible job they could do. And there was an incident on Hudsonville Road where in District 2, the supervisor and the manager, the road manager, um, they paved a road, made it pretty, and vandalists came in later on at night and tore up the road. They did it twice. So
Mm.
now, just to let you know, this is a misdemeanor, punishable by fines, even jail time. And they have cameras out there. So
Oh, so
please
we
don't go
catch
back
these
there.
people. Hopefully, they got cameras set up.
Yes. Please don't go back out there and, get yourself a charge. Just having fun. I'm sure there's some type of ATV trail parks or something that you can go and have fun on.
But they
And this
said
is
was
on
an
Hudsonville.
ATV and a pickup truck also, right?
Yeah, they said possible ATV pickup trucks. Just probably young people just having fun, but that fun can cost you a lot. You got to
But
be
then it's
careful.
costing us too because if we
Of
had to
course.
pay to get the road done once, then now twice, I mean that's costing the whole county. I mean it's in District 2, but it comes out of the county pocket, so
Yeah,
it's all of us paying
yeah,
for it.
yeah. So we just want you to know that there are cameras, they're watching, and keep your neighborhood nice and safe. It's a lot of work to go around fixing the event once, but to fix the same thing twice, that's a little bit to ask for.
I mean, because our budget right now is tight. I mean, we complain, or we acknowledge that we have a lot of stuff that's not going on that should be. I mean, we talk about roads, we talk about health care, we talk about taxes, we're talking about how high the utility bills are here. And then this just piles on to that because we're using money over and over for the same thing, and that money could be used for something else. I mean, it just should be. And then we complain about it, and then somebody may even know who's doing this, and then sweep it under the rug, but then complain about other monies, and you can't complain when you part of the problem. I mean, even if you don't let the authorities know, let the person know that did it. Hey, look, that's coming out of my pocket. Stop doing that. And then if y'all want to call in to us with any kind of concerns or y'all want to talk to us or got any questions, I mean, call us at 662-252-1810. Call in and voice your opinion on this. And we also, we've been talking about the election and all that and how important that is. And we really need to get to that because this is the final countdown Tuesday. We're gonna have to make that decision what we're gonna do. So,
One
like,
other
go
one
ahead,
other
go ahead,
thing
Lynn.
before we go into the election, because we all know how important that is. Uh, like I said, I went to the supervisor meeting, and I'm very proud of them. You know, they really are trying to do things that they should be doing. They was very concerned about the bridges in Marshall County and fixing the bridges. And there are some bridges that are not so in such good shape, but they're doing the best they can with the money that they have, trying to repair them and bring them up to code, make them safer. So if you see anything, any bridges that are wobbly or the cement is falling off the side or whatever, just try and give them a call. Give your local supervisor a call and make sure that
But they were
they
talking
can.
about a couple of bridges, and then this is the thing when we talk about the county budget, they got a couple of bridges that need fixing, and then they down to which one is in worse shape. I mean, that's when I be talking about the budget. Our budget is so tight that they got to figure out which bridge they're gonna fix, which bridge need the most work done to it, and they're gonna decide which one to fix. And that's what we're getting into. That's why we can't afford any unnecessary stuff going on. We can't afford that at all. And then also, I mean, me and Lynn and I, we're at all the supervisor meeting because, like I said, a lot of time they hell when you guys are at work, and
Vernon,
we got to
excuse
come
me
back and
again.
report that,
We have
ma'am.
a caller. We have a caller.
All
Can
right,
we
what we
take it
got,
back?
caller?
Okay, caller, go ahead.
Okay, I was calling to speak up on what he was saying about the ATVs or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Like we need a park in Holly Springs for the ATV, and we need something for the youth to do when they get out of school too.
I
They have
agree
nothing.
100%.
They have nothing to do but run wild. There's no after school programs or none of that. We worried about everything else. What about the youth?
And you're right. And
You know what I mean? I mean,
because
half of the youth, they don't have anybody to trust. They can't trust the peace officer in Holly Springs, Mississippi, because they only trying to, harass. They feel like they harass us. You know what I mean? We have nothing to do after school. But what are we supposed to do? We can't ride our four wheelers or nothing like that. So I mean, everything that we do is a problem. Like, what do we supposed to do as a youth? Not just cause any problems.
well, I'm just going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say if you're able to vote or if your parents or grandparents are able to vote, this is the time to get out and make those changes. Make your voice heard because we've been talking about things for the young people to do. And we should have it. There's enough property here. Marshall County is huge. And I would rather see them, like you say, put 20, 30,000 in some type of park for them to go mudding or whatever than to put it in a vehicle, $80,000 vehicle or something. I'd rather see that.
Oh,
And I appreciate the
redoing this the work that's already been done.
My
I mean,
name is
they've
Michael
been done
Bowman, so
twice.
I have
So I mean, that money could go in, and we always talk about
yeah.
ATV. Well, we didn't talk about ATV parks. I compliment that caller for calling in about that, but we do talk about youth programs and community centers and stuff. But then, like I said, ATV parks, that's a big thing. And I think if we
So,
talk to our
like, what is
supervisor,
that for
that's
them to
why we
do?
want
Like, go
supervisors
around
to come on
town.
here and
What
let
are
us
y'all supposed
know
to do?
every
Like,
so often what they're doing, what they're trying to do, and then
Well,
callers
these
like
are the
you can
type of
call in and let us know this is what we need. We need
these
something
are the
for the youth
type of
to do.
calls that we need.
Yes.
And we look forward to making a change. You know, Vernon just started this. I just joined him, and the squeaky wheel gets the oil. And if we could make the noise loud enough and often enough, I hope that something is done.
Now that
And
was an
please,
excellent call, caller. That was
please
an
call
excellent
us
call.
back. We're gonna be on the air. We're gonna be on the podcast. We want to see things done, so let us know, please.
all right, thank
Thank you.
That was an excellent call. I never thought about that though.
Thank you. Your words will be heard.
That was
Thank
an
you.
excellent call. I never thought about that because they probably would go to the ATV park more so than they would go to a community center. I mean,
Definitely
they
they
trying to do
would,
that in the
because it would
wintertime,
make
but during
more
the summer
sense.
months, I mean, ATV deal. I can see that. That was an excellent call. What else we got, Lynn?
Well, we were just talking about the bridges, and we want everybody to be vigilant to, help the supervisors, help them, and help Mr. Mario Jeffries. If you see something, call and report it. It's okay. It's quite okay to just call and report what you see, because they can't see everything, they can't do everything, and they are, like Vernon has always said, they're doing an excellent job. We just got to let them know what we need them to do. And all the supervisors that may listen, or their partners or liaisons that are listening, this young man that just called, he wants a park, ATV park, or something for the children to do. Please listen to him. He has voiced his opinion, and we want to see this done.
I said, we got a viewer that says, can we tap into some of these nonprofit programs for after school programs that are held within public or charter schools? I mean, that's another good idea. I mean, with our supervisor, why are we not trying to tap into some of that and see, what's going on? Because we need after school programs. We need programs for these kids to do. We, like the caller said, uh, law enforcement harassing them. I mean, it seems because, well, I mean, you're kind of doing something you don't supposed to be doing, but then that's where our county supervisors and our county leaders should be trying to find something for us to do besides getting quote unquote harassed or arrested or whatever for what we're doing. We just trying to have some type of recreation. And then that's the thing with Marshall County. It don't have recreation. It used to. When I was a kid, they had all kind of recreation. And then it's just constantly rolling away, falling by the wayside. And we need that. And we can't waste county dollars redoing work. And that's a problem. Redoing work. Because we
You
shouldn't have
wasting
to
your
come down
dollars
to
redoing them. You
we
wasting your money.
gotta pick what bridge to fix. If we need fixing, we should have resources to fix both of them. And like I said, we got all these plants coming in, paying all these taxes, and then I mean that too. And we had a candidate on, and Miss Fountain, and she said, well, she's got a bunch of good ideas, but she said it can't happen overnight. And we had another candidate on, Michael Perkins. He had a lot of good ideas. I mean but the shame of that is you got two candidates that come in with all these great ideas. Then you got three other candidates don't have any ideas, don't come up with anything. I don't get that. What else we got? Lynn, can you see that caller, that viewer? What we got?
Yes, they said, can we give further impressions? Oh, can we further implement summer programs as well that do educational components in the morning and recreational activities in the afternoon? Perhaps even weekend trips, just something for the youth to do. And you're right. That's something that the supervisors can work on. And all of it comes back to getting the proper supervisor in the proper place.
Yeah, I mean, we have, like, look, when we keep them coming because the supervisors, they watch this. They watch it. What they like, Marsh County watch, because we watching them or not. They watching it. So the thing is, you keep calling in, you keep on texting in. If you viewing it, texting in, and then they gonna see it. Now, whether they do something about it or not, I mean, that's another thing. I mean, Lynn and I, we can't make them do it, but they're listening because they complaining or they talking about it every day. I mean, this show is picking up because people are talking about it, they watching. Because like I said, they can't go to the supervisor meeting because they at work. So what do me and Lynn go? Because Marshall County watching out for you. You can give us a call right now with your comments or concerns at 662-252-1810. We on Facebook, and we're on Facebook and YouTube.
Yes.
And then make sure you subscribe and join and let us know how you feel. And then, like I said, you letting us know, you letting your supervisor know too, because I can tell you, they all talking about it.
And we're going to stay in their ear.
They greeting us at the door. They know what we doing. They know we grading them. They know we watching them. And those grades are gonna go, not just the supervisor, we're gonna start doing the road manager. We're gonna start doing everybody in Marshall County government gonna start getting a grade. Because we need to know who we're voting for, what they're doing for us. And if they don't want to come on here and let you know what they're doing, we gonna let you know. Because we watching them and we gonna let you know what they're doing.
And just to be fair, the young lady that came on last week, the tax assessor, she
Oh
came
yeah,
and
forgot about
explained
her.
everything perfectly. We talked to Mario Jeffers, and he's very open to your comments and criticism. What's it, Mr. Bennett? He said that he will be on our show and talk to us.
Right.
And you know, the closed mouths don't get fed. So you
No,
open
they
your mouth,
opening up
if you
to it.
yeah, if
They
you
opening
don't
up
open it,
to it.
we'll open it. So
Because the
just
thing
let
is,
us
think
know.
about it. It's gonna help you in your campaign if you try to run again. If you let the people know what you're doing, that's why our theme music. Well, hey, get the people what they want. I mean, that's all we asking for. If we paying you, give us what we paying you for. Because all this for, we got to get past this uh, beer and fish and liquor and stuff for our votes. We actually want something now for our votes, and that we ain't going back from that. We got to get something for our votes other than that. Because once that whiskey drank and that fish is ate,
It's
what's
gone.
what's next?
Verna,
Nothing. But we
also,
want something this time.
one other thing I wanted to mention so we can let people know that we didn't go to the meeting just to sit up there and look good, because we were looking good. But one other thing, the supervisor was talking about these convenience stores and them price gouging.
Oh my God.
So I wanted you guys to know that they are looking out for you, but you got to look out for yourself. There's more than one store. If you go to one and you feel that they're not giving you the proper treatment, you go to the next one. You have the power, and they're making it clear that they're looking into these things of price gouging in the community. And one of the supervisors even mentioned that it's demographical, the way that they're pricing their things. So think
Mm.
about that.
But see, this is the thing with it. What I've been talking about these convenience stores too. I don't understand how if I go out on the street and I start selling unlicensed sports memorabilia, I mean, the police coming right away. I probably won't sell 2 hats before the police get there.
True.
But if you walk in any convenience store, they got all this unlicensed memorabilia, sports memorabilia, which is a felony. Now you can't tell me the police don't go in the store daily and they see this stuff because it's got it right there when you walk through the door. Unlicensed sports memorabilia is a felony, and nobody's looking into it. And then this is another thing that I went to that it was reported on too. It was a fight in 302 Travel Center up there on 302. They just built this place because the lady that she was wrong because she was in there fighting about gas. Come on, you go in there and spend $5 and try to get premium. I mean, and you ain't get but a gallon. There ain't nothing to fight about. And she said, "Well, I should have gotten more." Yeah, if you would have got regular, you would have gotten more. But if you pay $5 and you ain't get but a gallon and something, hey, you pushed the wrong button.
You
But
push.
I went
Uh,
in there and bought some chicken, and I got a couple slices of bread. I bit into that chicken and smelled like a dead dog. I mean, just think about it now. If it smelled like a dead dog after it was fried, imagine what it smelled like before that.
before it was
And
fried.
then the bread was green. I ain't talking about no mold on it. The bread was green. And he put it in the bag anyway. You had to see it. And you put it in the
They
bag anyway. But see, I get down the road and this is what happened. And then I come to find out the health inspector only comes out once a year. So I got a whole year to cheat people and sell them rotten meat and all this other stuff. But then you go report it to them and say, "Hey, health department, this is what they tell me. Well, we ain't got this many inspector to go out. We can't. Well, we only required to go out one. Okay, but I'm telling you right now, what's going on over here. I mean, we got to wait till somebody die or something or get sick, hospitalized. I'm telling you right
God
now,
forbid we don't want to
it is
do
bad.
that.
So they should go out there. And then they got this, because they just opened, they got this 8 on the wall. They just opened. Of course they going to get an 8. They ain't sold nothing yet. But I'm telling you that it's bad, and they didn't do anything. So you got to watch yourself out there because, like I said, and then they rip me off with the prices. And I done told y'all this here too. If you go up there and buy a drink and it's $2.49, and this guy types in 15 numbers, what he's doing or she's doing, they're overriding the system to put their own price in. But then I done talked to the tax people too. I done went all the way to Washington, D.C. and said, hey, look, the tax commission, they said, well, we don't set the prices and all this because the consumer protection agency. Well, we don't set the price. We just here for a disaster. Well, this is a disaster. If you're in a poor community cheating them out their money, how is that not a disaster? Because they type in their own price. But see, they don't care because they getting their taxes. But if they don't not think about that, you really not. Because what these people are doing, say you want 3%, yeah, you get your 3%, but they charge another 10%. So they keeping 7% in their pocket. So they getting their 3% back from you, from us. And then they put another 4% in their pocket. So you're not really getting all your taxes for what they charging us. Because like I said, all them convenience stores is straight up cheap. There's a few of them that pretty decent and pretty fair. Because when you go in there and they click, that's $2.49. They good. When they go click, oh, that's $3.49. They done cheated you out of $1. Because that's what they doing. They overriding the system when they do that. And like I said, I done went all the way to the state, to the city, the county, the state, even to the DC talking about this. And everybody said, well, we can't control prices. So why y'all bring these folks in here and let them cheat us?
Excuse me a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a visitor.
We got a visitor.
And yes, Miss
Don't tell me somebody
Benita
ran up on us
is here.
again like they did last week.
Miss Benita Fountain, and
Oh,
trying to
okay.
log on. Can I could put her on my screen with me? She
Can she
can't
get
seem
on?
to.
She can't get on her
seem
own
to.
screen.
No, for some reason it's not allowing her to
Oh,
go on.
can you slide in with you there? You might have to move your camera back a little bit.
I'm not gonna stay there.
Yeah, she's just popping in.
I'm
She's
popping
working
in.
hard.
Oh, okay.
We can share.
Yeah.
Oh, that's she. Hey, look, she been working hard. Look, she done been on our show plenty of time.
I know, a lot, huh?
So we got about 6 minutes right now before we go to station identification and let our sponsors talk. But I'm gonna let you have them 6 minutes there, Miss
That's
Fountain.
all she needs.
That's all I need. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm just coming out today to make my last plea. Today was the last day of absentee voting, but of course the polls will be open bright and early on Tuesday morning to come out and cast your vote.
Now, would they be open on Monday or no?
No, you cannot absentee vote on Monday.
Oh no, would the regular voting be Monday?
No, Tuesday, December.
Oh,
2nd.
so okay, gotcha.
Monday they're gonna be getting there.
Gotcha.
There.
Understand.
But the actual day of the election is Tuesday, December the 2nd. The polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Today was the last day of absentee voting.
Mhm.
It ended at noon today. But I am still coming out to encourage everyone to please come out to the polls and cast your vote on Tuesday, December the 2nd for me, Benita Fountain, for your District 1 Marshall County Supervisor. 5,200 people on the road, 871 came out to vote. Let's do better. Let's do better. If you didn't get a chance to come out the first time, I encourage you to come out and proudly cast your vote on December the 2nd.
Now you running for District 1, correct?
That's correct.
What areas need to come out and vote? Because last time a lot of people said they didn't know that they supposed to been voting. So we need to let them know what area. Hey, y'all, come on out there. So what areas you got?
I'm calling you out today. Let's start with West Street. That's my street.
Okay.
Right here in Holly Springs, West Lake, Rolfing Road, Hudsonville Road, Red Banks Road, Casey Road, Rabbit Ridge, Bunny Ridge, Malone, Woodsdale, Beverly Lane, Humphreys Road, Avant Road, let's see, Wildwood, Leewood, Hernando Road. If you're in any of these places, you're eligible to vote. down at the new estates at Valley Oaks, the new homes down right off of South Red Banks Road. You all, please come out and vote. This is your area. Gardner Road, that Plantation Way, all the meadows here in Holly Springs. There's several different streets there. Slade,
Right.
Shelby, all those are inside of the meadows. Please, you people, come out and vote.
And where are we voting?
We're going to have 3 voting polls open, just like we did before. The multi-purpose building is right here for part of the city of Holly Springs, which includes West Street, Westlake, Hudsonville. All those will be coming to the multi-purpose building. The Meadows, Swaney Drive, West Woodward. All you all will be coming to the fire department. Hernando Road coming to the fire department. Casey Road, Rabbit Ridge, all you guys down there, you'll be going to the United Methodist Church, right across from the post office in Red Bank. So you all, McAlexander Road, Marcon Farm, Basic Place. If this is your road, you need to be headed to the polls on Tuesday.
Now, this is one thing, y'all. If y'all go to fire department and they say, well, no, you can't vote here, you got to go to the multi-purpose building, do that. Don't go to the house. We can't afford for you to go to the house. Go to the other place and vote. Because, I mean, I'm telling you, we need this vote. I mean, if y'all want all this stuff like the guy was talking about, some kind of recreation and stuff, we got to vote for that. And then we need people to come on and tell us. And then if they can't do it, they need to come on here and tell us why they didn't do it, or they trying to do it or something. But don't go home if they tell you can't vote there. Go to the whoever they send you to. Go there and vote.
Absolutely. And the people there they're very helpful. We have a bailiff there, and the workers. If that's not your place to vote, they will try to guide you in the right direction. And they're very polite and helpful. But it's up to you. It's up to you to come out and make sure that you cast your vote.
And Ms. Fountain, you still have rides to the poll. If they need it, give them your phone number so they can contact you.
If you happen to need a ride that's inside of the city or in the county, anywhere in District 1, and you need a ride to the poll, feel free to call me. We will come by and pick you up. It's 662-252-0879.
Now, if you got any question right now for Ms. Fountain, call in 662-252-1810. I mean, she's here. She ain't running. She ain't hiding. I mean, she been running an election. She ain't, look, she wants you to know what you want from her. And like I said, look, we can hold her feet to the fire. She promised us something.
Got it. Make sure that you do. I'm here. I'm available for questions. I'm excited about it. We're down to the last couple of days, and I'm just excited that this is getting ready to be.
Now, look, this is the last time we're going to be on here before election day. So anybody else out there, I know y'all listening to me. If y'all anybody else out there, that a candidate that want to come on today, this is your chance. Look, don't let Ms. Fountain be the only one that come on here and let you know what's going on. But we're going to have to hold it right there. We're going to go for a station break here. And Ms. Fountain, you going to be here when we come back?
I will be here when you come back. And tell me.
All right, we're going to station break right now.
Okay.
I'll be with you in one moment, okay?
All righty.
Thanks for listening to the All New Change, 92.7 FM, KRA Holly Springs.
Are you ready?
Yes. Caller, go ahead.
I got a question for Ms. Fountain. Is a suggestion. Is he gonna try to build up out there by Spring Gardens over there where the old Skate Ring and old Walmart used to be? That has been on a burn-up for years, and it really hurting on that side of town for District 1 and Ward 1.
Yes, sir.
Put the camera over there. There we go.
And that's like they said earlier, we need somebody that's gonna care for the people. I know every supervisor that's been in there has always cared about Chickasaw Trail this, Chickasaw Trail that. But all our money going to Chickasaw Trail. But ain't nothing coming to Holly Springs. Everybody else building supervisors has been sitting around and letting this happen.
Yes, sir. Now,
I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's good to have jobs. Now, don't get me wrong. but we letting everything in the city of Hollis Springs go down while we build up somewhere else, but with our tax dollars.
Okay, I have it.
That's why would that be one of your agendas, ideas to put on the table?
I would love to do that for you, caller. It's going to be a partnership. It's a partnership between the city and the county. But the place where you're talking about, where the skating rink and the spring garden, happens to be District 2.
Okay.
No, I didn't know that. It was in the city. I thought it was District 1.
Baby, let me get on off the hot seat. That's District 2. But as a candidate, I don't mind giving an answer for that because we have voters inside of the city as we do in the county. Therefore, the city and the county have to partnership, build a stronger partnership and build a stronger bridge to connect and make these kind of things happen inside of the city and outside of the city.
And I totally agree. And I, just a suggestion that the supervisor and the alderman start working together.
Absolutely. It's interlocal agreement that we have to
That's
do.
going to build, that'll build a better relationship, and we really can get something done if everybody, I know it's two different governments, but if they work together, we can get a lot done here. Everybody got ideas.
Yes.
Just pick the best one and work with it.
Absolutely. Interlocal agreements are very good. We work together. And that's a part of my motto. On my card, you'll see working together works.
I see it. But okay, I was just going out there,
Thank
doing
you.
something out there. And y'all have a safe and blessed day.
Thank
You too. You too.
Oh, and I forgot to tell our callers, hey, look, I hope all y'all had a good Thanksgiving. You know, mine was pretty good. I can't complain about mine. I should have said that when we
Caller?
first came on. But that was a good call.
One moment, please.
I mean,
Okay.
even though that Miss Fountain don't represent your district, all the other supervisors listening to, and then, like I said, Miss Fountain, she's here. All the
Vernon, we have another call. Hold one
bring
second,
that to
please.
the table and everything. So y'all keep them suggestions coming in. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, sir. Go ahead with your question.
How you doing?
I'm fine. You would like to address your question to Miss Fountain, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I want to say this right here. I'm not trying to fight against nobody.
Well, that's a good thing.
People need to work together to try to down anybody. You know, I'm gonna say this. When I have came to the board and everything before, and I've been talking about this utility bill, and I'm not trying to beat up on nobody. My main concern is my name is Glenn Johnson, but it is sad how people don't know. You go back in time. Sam Cookwood used to move there. Go back to John W. Brown was the mayor. Not only that, I remember Kevin Buck used to be the mayor. I remember Sheriff Gibson used to be the mayor. Andre used to be the mayor. I'm not beating up on nobody. I call it just like it is. But what I'm saying, why nobody didn't fight against the utility part right now? And then you want to know why the light keep jumping off and all that. They got to put some new transfer down. But right now, I'm going to say this right here. I'm not fighting against nobody, but I'm going to endorse Red Glover. And people talking about Red like he ain't nothing. Don't you know people can change their life? Ain't nobody been the same. It's sad how people trying to down Red Glover. Red Glover helped a lot of people. And I'm going to tell you this, I can speak for myself. But Miss Fonda, I'm going to say this. I'm not saying you ain't never did nothing. I'm not saying you ain't not doing nothing. But
I know that.
is, why nobody ain't talking about the utility department when you was on the board? And you know I know this. What about when back in the days, people got to understand when they was on the board? Think about it. Marshall County used to get free light bill, but ain't nobody checking that record. This is a fact. And I can prove it, but I can say this though. It ain't no need nobody trying to talk about somebody else. You can't sweep around that
what are you trying to say, Mr. Johnson? Because we're not talking about Mr. Glover. We ain't talking about sweeping around no doorstep. We do have a utility. Oh yeah, and we do have a utility department that we're working with. But that's the city and the mayor. Do you have a question for me as I run for supervisor? I'm not talking about Mr. Glover. You have never heard me say a word about Mr. Glover in any type of negative way.
I heard what I heard.
You didn't hear it from me?
No.
Okay, then.
Yes. Don't go to try to down.
I'm not down to anybody, Mr. Johnson. That's not my take.
Wait a minute, caller. Hold on. If you got a question about the county and the position she's running, we want to hear it. If you don't have anything about that, then you're wasting our time.
Ain't nobody hiding nothing, Mr. Johnson. What is your question?
No, what I'm trying to say is too much politics. Hollis Brain is going down, and the county going down. But ain't nobody talking about what's been going on in the city.
Okay, well, I think the county is thriving very well right now. They have industry coming. They have industry coming to the city limits as well, Mr. Johnson. So I'm not sure about what you're saying or where you're trying to go with this.
Hold on, let me show you this. Even though I want people to hear this right here. I'm not beating up on you. Let me tell you this.
I know you're not beating on me, Mr. Johnson.
When Kevin Buck was the mayor.
He has been the mayor.
Hold on, you was on the board.
I was on the board.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Wait. Okay. But what I'm going to say now,
Is what?
When Chula Home had a tornado hit down there in Chula Home.
That's District 4.
They brought all the food to Hollis Springs. Didn't nothing get up in Hollis Springs. There was some money came up missing, and I can prove that.
Okay, well, Mr. Johnson, I'm so afraid that that's going to be in District 4. That's not going to be in District 1 in what I'm running for.
If red win the race, would you support me?
Mr. Johnson, I don't have to answer any kind of questions about who I support. I'm supporting Marshall County. That's why I'm running. I am running because I'm here for the constituents of Marshall County.
Excuse me, Mr. Johnson. This is Lynn Samla. I'm one of the hosts here at Marshall County Watch, and we're limiting our callers to 2 minutes. We appreciate you calling in, but do you have a question that we can answer today?
Well, I got many questions, but that's what I was trying to say.
But you never got a question. You just kind of rambled on, and we didn't have a question. So, I mean, if you don't have a direct question for the guest, we're going to have to cut your call, Mr. Johnson. If you do not have a question, we're going to have to cut your call and let somebody else call in.
Okay. What's your question, sir?
Why would people want to bash this man?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Well,
go ahead and cut that call and let me answer that question. Go ahead and cut that call and let me answer that question.
I am not here to bash anyone. I'm a resident here, a long life resident.
Let me go ahead and answer that question right here. Marshall County Watch. Hold on, Ms. Fountain.
okay, Mr. Johnson, if you're listening, Vernon Briggs, he's going to answer that question. Ms. Fountain, she tried her best to help you, but thank you so much for calling, and we have another call right now.
Number one, Marshall County Watch don't bash anybody. We report the news. This is a news organization, and we're going to report the news. We're going to report the facts of what's going on. You're absolutely right. Anybody can change. Anybody can change. But I know for a fact right now, if any candidate is under a drug protocol, they're not qualified to run. They're not qualified to run if they're on a drug protocol. If you're on a drug protocol, we're going to report it, no matter who you are. And then on top of that, Marshall County states, and the state says, if you under a drug protocol, you're not qualified. Well, you're not supposed to operate a county vehicle. Some people under a drug protocol, they operate a vehicle every day. That's against the rules. So if somebody's doing something against the rules, why shouldn't we report that? Everybody should know, because think about it right now. You talking about the money, how everything going down, how we can't afford this, how we can't afford that. You got a person out there driving under drug protocol where it said the county and the state said he can't operate a county vehicle, county equipment. He's operating equipment, and then we have an accident. He kill a family or kill anybody. Now we got a $10 million lawsuit because negligence, because who let this guy drive this vehicle? The county and the state say he don't supposed to be operating no county equipment. So now you talking about it going down. How we gonna pay a multi-million-dollar lawsuit that we already know that this person don't supposed to be driving, operating county vehicle? $10 million lawsuit. What do you think you're gonna happen to your roads, your school, or whatever you trying to get? Your taxes gonna go through the roof. You ain't got to worry about your light bill. Your taxes gonna be high. And then on top of that, after we got to pay $10 million, your taxes up, it ain't going to cover the $10 million. So you're going to have to do without something. And you telling me that we should sweep that under the rug, or we bashing somebody, or this is the truth.
And you know,
We
Vernon,
cannot stand a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. And if you are under a drug protocol right now, you are not qualified to run in this position. If I know that, how nobody else don't know that?
and you know what, Vernon? We're not going to let the opinion of one person take us away from what we're doing here. We're here to bring positive notes and positive attitudes to Marshall
Exactly.
County. We have a candidate for District 1 here to answer questions that's pertaining to District 1.
Oh, but
So,
and then the
Ms.
other
Brown-
candidate is more than welcome to come
come in and do the same
himself.
thing. Yeah, I'm a little bit bothered because she took out of her busy day to come here, and I want her to get her message across.
And the
Any
other
more
candidate
callers?
is more than welcome to do the same
Yes.
thing.
Any more callers? Please call in with a question for Miss Fountain. We would love to hear it.
But we're going to report the news. We ain't sweeping it under the rug. We don't care who you are. If it's Miss Fountain, if we know something on her, we going to tell it.
We
Go
gonna
ahead,
tell
Miss
it.
Fountain.
I don't have anything, Mr. Briggs. I just came by today to put my last plug and plea in to everyone to come out and vote on December the 2nd. I'm not asking for your vote for supervisor of District 2. I'm not asking for your vote for supervisor of District 4. I'm asking for your vote for supervisor of District 1. And the choice I hope that you place on your ballot would be me, Bernita Fountain.
But like I said, we say, well, you can vote for whoever you want to, but we going to report the news.
Yes.
I mean, like I said, if that's your candidate, that's your candidate. We don't have a problem.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But like I said, if I know something, if we find out something, we gonna tell it. Just like whatever I know, I'm reporting it to all the other news networks what's going on. Because
like a bucket with a hole in it, we gonna let it run.
we gonna let it run. Because like I said, you can go look it up. If Marshall County and the state says if you under a drug protocol, you don't supposed to be operating county vehicle. You not even county equipment, and you're not eligible even to run for the position if you under a drug protocol. And that whatever candidate that may be. Like I said, we ain't calling no names. Sound like you telling us something.
He told on himself.
That's what it sound like. Sound like he's telling us something.
No one has gotten on here bashing Mr. Glover. Miss Fountain definitely didn't bash
hasn't.
Mr. Glover.
Because the
hasn't bashed
information we
him or
got, y'all can go
anyone
get it
else.
the same way we got it.
Same way we have. Show up to the supervisor meeting. You probably get more than that.
Thank you.
But yes, I think we should be. Did we do the commercial for Mr.?
We did. I think that sound like we cut it short. Did we cut it short?
We did cut it short. You want to do your sponsors?
No. We let's run the radio station one again. Let's run it all the way through Miss Autry and Surrender Funeral Home.
Okay, I believe
Do we have it?
not at the present time.
Well, we can keep on doing what we're doing. What else you got for us, Miss Fountain? I mean, we got any more callers or any more viewers that have questions for Miss Fountain?
Chat.
Now we talking about beating up on people. I think Miss Fountain just got beat up for nothing.
Okay, we have another caller. One moment, please.
Come on, caller. Come on with it now. You got 2 minutes.
Caller, you're on the air.
I'm so sorry.
I can't hear him.
I really had to call back. Y'all forgive me now. I had to call back.
Clicked off.
Oh,
Got to call back, caller.
I can't hear him.
I'm sorry, caller. Please call back.
Call back. They clicked off. They clicked off.
Yeah, I couldn't hear him.
I'm sorry. It's my.
But if you do not have a question, we gonna cut you. We ain't got time for you to ramble on here about what you feel.
This Mr. Faulkner.
All right, come on, Mr. Faulkner.
I'm so sad for
I can't hear him either.
for bashing. I remember Miss Fountain when she first started out. She said I wasn't gonna be bashing nobody, and I respect her for that. She said I'm gonna run the cleanest race that I possibly can,
Yes.
and she have done that.
Yes.
And for everybody to get all upset about the drug thing and all of that. When I was working in the factory, if you flunked a drug test, you wasn't even allowed to come in the factory. Let alone work there. So when it came to me, and someone said something about it, I said, well, as far as I know, that's a Mississippi law. And I want to say, whoever putting that out there, I know Miss Fountain can speak for herself, and she's good at speaking for herself. But when somebody tried to raise up this kind of mess, this was holding us back right now.
Right.
Very true.
And go ahead and run your race as good as possible. And I like this show. This is the first time I ever heard y'all show, and I love it.
Well, caller, I'm going to ask you a question. If you can possibly assist any of the candidates on Tuesday, December 2nd, do your best, because obviously there's a problem. Yes, there's a problem, and you know, we need some help.
Yes, I'm a bailiff, so I can.
All right.
Well, I do just
I'm
want
gonna be watching all the polls.
to.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So I pray that she wins. I'm not gonna say all that what the other person said,
Yes.
but whoever I vote for, which I already have. So I wish the best for Miss Fountain, and thank you for not bashing nobody.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
As Michelle Obama said, when they go up, we go down.
Thank you, caller.
All right, now.
All right. Bye-bye.
Give me an overview. I couldn't really hear what he was saying. I just want a brief overview.
He was just thanking us for running a clean race. But I just want to say, with comments like this, sometimes people try to throw a smoke screen. While you're watching the smoke, you'll miss the fire. I am here, an on-fire candidate, and ready for the challenge of this position. I'm used to smoke screens. People throw them all the time, but I'm here for the burn. So I don't get distracted by a smoke screen. I'm here for the fire.
Well, see, my thing is, and I keep saying this, if I was a candidate and I was running for anything, I would always be visible. I'll be seen. If somebody says something about me or whatever, I mean, I understand, don't address it, it'll go away. Just don't address it, it'll go away. And then it may, because it had went away. We reported something, and then that was the end of it. Then we got a bunch of stuff like just what happened and what is this and that. If you wouldn't say nothing, it would go away. But y'all
We on to something else now.
keep bringing it up.
Yeah.
This stuff was a non-issue. It was a non-issue. We found out some information, we reported it information, and that was it. But when you go and keep trying to cover it up, the more it comes uncovered. That's all.
My mom said a hit dog a holler. So,
Thank
you know, maybe that's what's going on.
I don't know, but like I said, I mean,
a,
you might be trying to support somebody, but you're not by what you're doing. Sleeping dogs lie.
We have a station break. If you have time, Mr. Bernard.
Yes, we do. Definitely do.
All right.
Ms. Fine, I want to thank you for coming in. I mean, that we appreciate, like I said, and if you happen to win, we'll be more than happy for you to come back and get some more calls and some more ideas from the constituents. And we're on commercial because I can't hear it again. Lynn. Oh, who is this?
And we're back.
Okay, and we have one more announcement.
All right.
We all know that insurance is an important part of our lives. Having the right coverage in place gives you peace of mind in case of an unexpected event. Lynn Sunlar is an experienced insurance broker who can help you protect what matters most, offering coverage options including whole life, term life, children's whole life, mortgage protection, and senior health insurance. Telephone receiver call 662-880-2030 to learn more and make sure you and your loved ones are protected.
Lynn, we got a viewer that came up with something. What is that?
We have a caller also.
Let's get this viewer right quick. Oh no, go ahead, get the caller. I'm sorry, get the caller. We can get the
Caller,
viewer.
you're on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes.
we're listening.
I would,
Turn
yes,
the
I
radio
am
down.
a voter in District 1.
Yes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Tell her
Yes,
turn her
I am
radio
a
down.
voter in District 1.
Turn your radio down. We're getting a little feedback.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I am a voter in District 1. And I have been listening to y'all station for the last couple weeks. And I've heard a lot about the candidates. And, like Mr. Fartman just called, the man that just called in, I did hear a lot of bashing on one of the candidates, but I don't know either of the candidates. So I would like to hear about Ms. Fountain.
Okay, you have the floor.
Hello, caller, District 1 voter. So nice of you to call in. But I'm Bernita Fountain, a lifelong resident right here in Marshall County. Have deep roots here. My family were sharecroppers out around the 311 highway, 311 way. I've been here all my life. Have children here. Graduated from Holly Springs High School. I've did a career in my studies in political science. Made a career in law enforcement, where I've worked as a youth officer the first 19 years of my law enforcement career, and went into municipal government in 2013 as an alderman for the city of Holly Springs. We created many programs and camps for the youth. We were there to support and uplift the mayor and ordinances we made here in the city limits. I did both of those dual roles until I retired just this year. 32 years of service. 30 as a law enforcement officer, and 2 years combined as a municipal government where they ran concurrent. I've created many, many programs. I've done security here throughout our school system. I've traveled with our youth to and fro. I've worked with children at risk. I've worked with parents. I've worked with so many people in this community, always trying to uplift and make and create new ideas for our community. Sometimes it has been a success, sometimes not as much, but my effort has always been sincere. I've always tried to do my very, very best to help anyone in Marshall County as I could. I've been here for questioning. I've been here for advice. I've tried to lead people. I've tried to lead our youth. I've just tried to do the best that I can here. I understand municipal government as I've done 12 years as an alderman for the city limits. I understand the procedures and parliamentary procedures that they use. I understand the need that we have for our community to grow. We have a good growth spurt on the north and end as our Chickasaw Trail. We have our spring industrial parks that's coming right here, right behind, near the city of Holly Springs, acreage that's going to be developed into factories, economic development that's going to be coming here. Those funds come into millions of dollars. Our city only worked with a $9 million budget, now down to a $6 million budget. The county has 50 something $1 million budget. We can create. The duty of the supervisor is to create, continue economic development, create recreation in our county, to help with paupers and homelessness, to partnership with mental health, and provide places and spaces for our constituents. Hoping with all the taxes that are coming in from these places, we'll be able to give a tax break to our constituents that are landowners and property owners right here in Marshall County. I'm an advocate for development. If we're going to retain our youth and our working people here, we're going to have some rooftops. So I'm an advocate for development. I'm an advocate for making our county. We have one of the biggest land areas in Mississippi. We're probably the third or fourth. Let's utilize that land. We want to keep some greenage. I'm also a greenish person as well, but we do want to keep some greenage for our land. But we want to develop this. We want to have this place to be a place that we can be proud of, to work, live, and play.
Does that answer your call, caller?
Ma'am,
What do you? I said that's a nice resume you have.
I
there.
do. Okay.
What I would like to know is what do you have on your list that you plan to do? The things that you plan to do.
Well, my plan is to be accessible. We can plan ahead and not be able to do what you plan. So my thing is to if you get there, get on the board, then you assess what you need. You have to have an accessibility of what's needed here. So when I go out to talk,
I'm sure if you've been in the county 30 years, you know what the county needs, don't?
I know what I think the county needs, but I'm here to be the voice of the constituents. Now, as I ride through, I do see some things that need to be done, but that's on me. I'm not making plans, but I don't put the cart before the horse. I get there and I assess what's needed, and then I can assess how I can get it done. Roads, we have a road manager, so that's their job. Cutting the trees down from the lines, that's absolutely can be done. That's also a part of employment. But you have to get. I have to get there.
You say you have been an alderman for
I
20
have.
years?
Yes.
So how many people? You should have talked to a lot of people in this county at being an alderman for that long.
I talked to a lot of people in Ward 1 in the city as an alderman. Now, the county and the city are two different governments. It's
Yes, I
municipalities.
understand that, but I'm
Well,
sure
what are you
the
wanting
people
to know?
in the county and the city have some of the same.
As I've worked as an alderman, all of my streets were paved inside the city limits. The first year I was an elected alderman, all of the city streets paved. The lights did not go. Our lights did not go out, ma'am, in Ward 1. Our right of ways were cut. Lights rarely went out in Ward 1. Now I can't speak for every other alderman. I can speak for myself and who I'm representing.
People got the privilege to have lights in Holly Springs, but the people out here in the county, we got thrown on the bus and somebody ran over us and kept going.
Well, you're trying to make me responsible for
all
of the aldermen. I'm responsible and the voice of for Ward 1.
Oh, she says, is there anything that you plan on trying to do about it if you were elected?
That your people lights never went out. So if you get District 1, will my lights not ever go out again?
I don't have control of the utilities department, ma'am. I have control. I've worked partnership with them. That is the city. It's owned by the city of Holly Springs.
You stated to me that you made sure that the lights.
I made sure our right of ways were cut, and the lights rarely went out.
District 1 will get the same treatment.
Absolutely.
If you get in there.
That's the difference. But we're not clear. So when you're an alderman, the utilities department is owned by the city of Holly Springs. As an alderman sitting on that board, I'm responsible as a city alderman for the city building, for the city business, which is the city of Holly Springs. As a supervisor, I don't have access to be an alderman. They have an alderman that sits on that board.
Aldermen and the supervisors don't have a relationship.
I just said that, ma'am, we have to develop a working relationship. But that still does not mean that I can tell. There's still
because you were an alderman.
I know that.
If you had relationships with the previous supervisor.
No, I had relationship as far as the deal. We have done some projects together. We did get one project done here in the city limits as an interlocal agreement. But as an alderman, they didn't get assist, and that was up to the mayor to ask for assistance from the board. And I don't know what the answers that she got, but as an alderman, it's not my job to interfere in day-to-day operations of the utilities department. I can only request and ask.
Well, we don't
in District 1.
We ran over our time.
That's what the people of the county want. They want somebody that's gonna stand up for them and get things done, and instead of us being the ones put on the back burner all the time.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think that any constituent would be put on the back burner, ma'am. Everyone has to be accessible. But that's your opinion, and everybody have one.
The biggest problem in Marshall County is the utility.
Yes,
Would
ma'am.
you agree on that?
That's the city of Holly Springs Utilities Department.
I understand that the city owns it.
Okay.
But would you agree that that's the biggest problem in Marshall County?
I don't know if it's the biggest.
District 1 is in Marshall County, so.
I do know that, ma'am. I do
Would you
know
agree
District
that
1
that's
is in
the
Marshall
biggest
County.
problem here?
I'm not going to say that's what I think is the biggest problem here. I'm not going to say at all what my opinion is. I'm here to listen to your opinion.
Well, I was just trying to see what can I get from the person that I possibly might vote.
You can get the best.
That's what's
You can
gonna
get the
decide
best
if I
quality.
vote.
You
Is
can get the
whether
best
I
quality.
get a quality
You
person
can get the
in
best
office.
quality person that's here to listen to you to try to make a solution to your problem. But I have to access the problem, and I cannot access the entire utilities department as one
No,
District
ma'am,
1
of
supervisor.
course
Lynn, we ran over our time by 2 minutes. We need to
I was just trying to see
cut
were
this.
you ready to go with the city and stand up for the people in the county.
I am absolutely ready to go forward, ma'am, and stand up for the people in the county where I can stand up for them. What is acceptable in my job duties, I am ready to do that.
Okay, caller, I'm so sorry, but Marsh County Watch, we only have an hour and we've gone over. So our radio host is looking at us side eyes. So we thank you for your call. Wish you had called earlier so we could have gotten this discussion on the way. But please do. Thank you for your call. Please do get out and vote. Wish everybody luck. And I'm gonna let Mr.
Oh
Brigg
no,
in this conversation.
read this last
Okay, thanks, Miss Fountain, for talking to me.
You are so very welcome, and thank you for calling in.
Lynn, read this last little comment from a viewer here. I don't know if that's for us or it's for Miss Fountain. Because we over our time, but hurry up so we can.
I don't see it, Vernon.
Oh, it says
there you go.
Go ahead.
It's a community service block grant which provides funds to help retired workers, disabled peoples, and unemployed, and the elderly. I applied and received $90,000. Are you sure you haven't got in touch with them?
It can't be us. I mean, why would we get in touch with them? I don't even know what a community service block grant is.
She may be speaking about the municipal government, the Board of Aldermen or the Board of Supervisors, if they've reached out to try to secure this grant.
Well, we wouldn't know that, but I mean, I guess we can find out and see. And that might be a story for next week.
It's a great opportunity for.
So we'll definitely find that out. But thank you again, Ms. Found, for coming by. You know you're welcome anytime. Red Glover, you welcome. All the candidates are welcome. All the Marsh County government is welcome to come on Marsh County Watch. And people say they love it. They want to hear it. And the thing is, Marsh County Watch, we're watching out for you. And we're non-biased at all. I mean, we're going to report the news no matter who it is, no matter who it's about. We're going to report it. I mean, you may not like it, but we're going to report it. And again,
Vernon, just to add,
go
even though the callers may not have sound friendly or whatever, we appreciate you calling in. And this is what we do. So thank you all.
Yes, I'm built for it tough. And I'm ready for it. So as my motto always say, you can never soar with eagles running with chickens. So I'm not running. I'm here with tough questions and all that comes with it. So
and Marshall County Watch, we're independent news network, and we're what our views, opinions, and news is not that of WKRA in 92.7 in Holly Springs. And keep safe and keep watch.